Hey, Carpool Crew, happy Monday. I'm so pumped to kick off a brand new week. I'm Pastor Justin, and before we jump in, I want to give a big carpool-sized shout-out to Landon, Layton, and Laney, and Logan from Peoria, Arizona. The four of you in the same carpool, I love that. And Peoria is not that far from me, so it's so cool having a crew out here in Arizona enjoying the podcast. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever been around an older person like a grandma or a grandpa and kind of froze because you didn't know what to really say to them? Talking to grandparents or really any older person can feel maybe awkward sometimes, but there's something better than the perfect thing to say. Let's jump in with the one thing I want you to remember for the ride. Honoring older people starts with really listening to them. Hear this from Proverbs chapter 16, verse 31. It says, "Gray hair is a glorious crown. It's found in the ways of righteousness." A crown is something you wear when you're honored, like a king or a queen. So the Bible is saying all those years, all those gray hairs, that's not something to ignore. That's like a crown. Older people have lived a long time and learned a lot, and that's worth honoring. Think about it like this. You don't have to come up with something clever to say. The best gift you can give an older person is to just listen to them and talk with them. Ask them a question and then really pay attention to the answer. That tells them that you matter to me and your stories matter. There is nothing better than hearing stories from someone who has wisdom, someone who has age and life experience. If Jesus were sitting with you, he'd probably say, ask a question and listen to the answer. Ask them what they were like when they were your age. You'll love the answer, and it will be something you will remember for a long, long time. Let's imagine it's a summer afternoon at your grandparents' house, and they start telling stories from their childhood, the kind that goes on and on. Normally, you'd be itching to grab a screen, but this time, you sit down, you look at them, and you really listen to these stories. You even ask, what happened next? And their whole face lights up because they love sharing stories and you are interested in hearing them. It changes everything. That moment, that is how you honor them best. So this week, I want you to try a couple things. First, next time you're with an older person, ask them one real question about their life and truly listen to the answer. Second, when you start to get bored or antsy, say one quick sentence in your head. God, help me honor them right now by listening. And third, ask yourself, do I treat older people like they're in my way or like they have a crown worth honoring? Here's the thing, friends. You will always get an incredible story, something you didn't expect when you talk to someone older than you. Let's go back to that one thing I wanted you to remember. Honoring older people starts with really listening to them. Remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. And parents, think of one other parent who could use 5 quiet minutes just like this. Would you send them the episode today? That is exactly how Carpooling with Jesus has grown. One family at a time, sharing it in Facebook groups, in text messages, in newsletters for their church or the community. I hope you consider sharing it because we would love to have more people in the Carpool Crew. Now, before you go, let's answer this question together. What's one question you could ask an older person in your family this week? I'll see you later, Carpool Crew. Have a good one.